Returning punts can be a big equalizer. It can be a huge momentum shift because not only is the other team giving up the ball, but then you take it back for 6, and then their tired ass offense is wheezing. They're back on the field and they're down points. But it's just a lot of fun. And as special teams gets neutered throughout the league, having a good punt returner is a legit competitive advantage. Now, us Minnesota Vikings fans, in recent memory, we were spoiled. The marvelous Marcus Sherrills, even though fans wanted to cut him every single year, was consistently a top 5, if not a top 3 punt returner in the league. But the last couple years, not so much. KJ Osborn 2 years ago was benched thrice his rookie season. And then last year, D.D. Westbrook was a choose your own adventure every single time, man. It's like, hey, how many muffs can we get to the center of the... No, it was always bad, right? But Minnesota Vikings, who is going to return punts for them this season? Will Ragged Sports Illustrated go? Vikings special teams coordinator Matt Daniels mentions KJ Osborn, Jalen Nailor, and Ihmir Smith-Marsette as players they're looking at as punt returners. Smith-Marsette has only done kickoff returns, but Daniels thinks his skill set will translate well. And Daniels got into, well, you see this a lot, where you see these great college athletes who only return kicks, like kicks. And it's odd. It's like, okay, returning kicks, returning punts, they're similar, right? Not particularly. Mainly, it has to do with the trajectory of the ball, where kickoffs is flat, easier to field. Punts can be all over the place, especially guys like the recently retired Ravens great Sam Cook. He said he had 10 different punts, so you can put English on it. You can have high trajectory, hang time, etc. It's tough. Not every player can do it. Not every player that can return kicks can return punts. But Jalen Nailor did return 8 punts in college, 48 yards, 6 yards per return. KJ Osborn was a prolific punt returner at the U as well as the University of Buffalo. He does have 7 career punt returns for 27 yards, 3.9 yards per return. But remember, he did get benched thrice, as well as he figures to be a larger part of the offense. And you generally don't want your starters or even your wide receiver 3 getting involved in punt returns, because that does just open them up to more potential injury. But Ihmir Smith-Marsette does make a lot of sense. Well, first off, Daniel said that King Kene Nwangu is going to be the kick returner. Like, there's no doubt there. Like, he should have been an All-Pro last season. He was robbed. He was jobbed. It was disgusting, right? But King Kene is going to become one of the best kick returners in the league. And Ihmir Smith-Marsette, the way that you see him move in the open field, it does lead you to believe that, hey, if he can work on fielding the ball cleanly, which we don't know if he can or he can't do, because remember, he didn't return any punts at Iowa, which is interesting. If ISM can do that, I think that he certainly could be dangerous. He does have that skill set, as well as rookie Jalen Nailor, 6th-round pick out of Michigan State. Like I mentioned, 8 college returns. B.C. Johnson had a fistful of punt returns at Colorado State when he was in college. He does have 1 NFL return for 8 yards, but a lot like KJ Osborn, if they do think that BC is going to be factoring in as wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4, maybe they don't want to trot him out there. So I think that it will come down to Ihmir Smith-Marsette and Jalen Nailor. Maybe they split returns in training camp as well as preseason to winner go the spoils, or maybe it's a platoon situation. Maybe it's just whoever has the hot hand or whoever has the most confidence from Matt Daniels on a given day is who's going to be back there returning punts until someone really establishes themselves. But either way, I'm excited, man, because ISM, Speedy Nailor, I think they both bring a lot of talent to the team, and if they can work their way up as a punt return, eventually become an offensive weapon as well, it's going to be fantastic. And the Vikings are going to be coming at you like a tornado of teeth and fingernails in all 3 phases, man. Offense, defense, and special teams, baby. Woo! That's right. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Who is going to return punts this year for the Vikings? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.